parents couldn't speak the language. They basically left their homeland and started empty-handed. So it was hard for them to find jobs. My dad works in a welder company.
Okay.
My mom works in sewing factory. I would watch her, but because she worked so hard, then I started doing without her knowing. Technically, it was tough, self-taught. So watching her most of the time. So I tried it. She one day saw me doing it. Then she allowed me to help her with it. I like to do a lot of hand-on stuff. Anything, for example, from knitting to drawing to sewing. I wanted to continue learning. I wanted to go to school for sewing. But my mom really was against it because she was doing it while she was here. And because she had a hard time, she didn't want me to follow her footsteps.
Oh wow!
But the thing she doesn't realize is that
you actually enjoy that.
It's not just that, but the market is not here. It's worldwide. Since the internet came in, it was very different. The most is actually in the U.S.
Okay.
Maybe about 80% of it.
Why do you think it's that?
I'm not too sure what the reason why, but particularly it's to the U.S. and then you're looking at the U.K., Australia, then Canada. Canada might probably come fourth. The Asian area is the very least. I guess it's hotter. Some of them will add me to Facebook, so I don't really keep Facebook as personal. It's mixed with business and personal. Most of the customer, I don't mind if they know me a little bit better. It's that little connection that we have. A lot of the stuff are referrals as well, also from Facebook. Media site like Twitter, I try, but I'm not so into tweeting every single moment, so I really haven't gone into that. Yes, basically from the buying fabric to the designing to the cutting to the putting everything together and mailing it out, it's all done by me. I'll try it on for you.
Very cute. Yes, please.
This is one of them. There's, I call this the devil cat.
This will be very appropriate for Halloween.
It's very popular.
I can imagine that. That's great.
The original design is a little different. The ear flaps are a lot longer, but as years goes by, the stuff will get copied, so I will change it slowly.
Okay.
But yes, it didn't really come out the way, of course, the first year it didn't come out the way I wanted to, but over the years it's better. So it's all trial and error, because a lot of the stuff I do is self-taught, so it's not that easy to do. But yes, they are my own design. I got the inspirations from watching mostly anime, Japanese animation, basically.
That's great. And when did you start creating those hats?
Oh, many years ago. Maybe over 4 years, 5 years maybe?
5 years, okay.
Yes.
Was anyone else making the same hats at that time?
At that time, very few. Like, I seen very few, but now there's a lot.
Okay.
Everywhere you go, you see it. Now, not just the fleece kind, but people started doing the knitting kind as well. Yes, but I'm sure knitting is a lot longer and harder to do than what I'm doing right now. Over the years, it has been, but lately it hasn't, because the economics, it's not as good as before. But a lot of my sales are referrals. Like if the next door neighbor saw the same hat, they'll be like, oh, I bought it from this site. They'll be like, oh, I never bought online before, because a lot of them will tell me this is the first time I bought stuff online. time.
First time ever?
Yes.
Oh wow.
I never bought anything online. So
Wow.
they would worry whether or not they will get their product. Halloween time, 5 to 10. Christmas time, 10 to 20. You never know. Days where
Per
you...
day?
Yes, days where sometimes you get nothing. Sometimes you get 15, 20.
Mm-hmm.
But it all average out to maybe 5 a day.
So how many can you make physically?
Physically?
A day?
Oh God, I don't know. I can make a few, but I'm quite busy with all my jobs as well. I try to get as much in as I can, but I do have a guideline for the customer to include a 1-week production time. Product sells itself. I'm sorry to say it, but if your product is well made and well done, your design is good, it will sell. But you have to be very patient because online is not easy. It takes time to build up your clientele, to have trust in your customer, but that's all.
Mm-hmm. Do you do a lot of promotion yourself?
No promotions.
Really?
Everything is online, just different website. As I mentioned, product sells itself.
Wow. Even in the beginning when you were starting out,
No.
you didn't do any promotions. Wow. That's impressive because you're one of our top sellers.
Oh,
on
is
the
it?
site.
Thank you. There's one thing that I really like about iCraft is that there's the clone option.
Mm-hmm.
Not like the other sites where Etsy, they have a read list options which just list the same thing again, but if you wanted to add something new, you have to start all over again, and it takes time to that.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the fact that when iCraft has it, they copy everything. You just have to take the clone part out. But basically, it's very fast.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take too much time.
That's good. Saving you time.
Definitely. Overall, it's very easy to navigate. Honestly, I don't really know if there's any changes needed, just more promotion, I guess.